I'm here at Mercedes Benz Club of America's Cars and Coffee at Amelia Island with my old friend, who's not actually that old, Stuart Carter. And Stuart has had this 1978 280 CE ever since before he could actually drive. And in fact, this car was how I met Stuart, because he and his dad used to bring it to our Mercedes Club get-togethers. And this was not MBCA, by the way. This is through the Mercedes shop forum before Mercedes decided that they were going to put the pressure on us to end a really great thing. And now Stuart, who's all grown up, actually works for Mercedes as a technician, and he maintains most of the older cars that come into the Brumos dealership in Jacksonville. So Stuart, tell us a little bit about how your passion for Mercedes developed.
So my passion developed when I was very young. This was my grandmother's car. She purchased it in 1987. I was born in 94, so I grew up in this car every day, went to school, picked up from school. We did everything, road trips. You know, when I started getting around 13, 14 years old, I was very involved with the car and learning, you know, little repairs and things that I could do, you know, to make it better, you know. It was just an enjoyable experience. It was my hobby, you know.
What would you say to like other people in your age bracket? How old are you now, 27?
I'll be 26 next week.
Oh yeah, okay. Anyway. Stuart always keeping me guessing because he's so wise beyond his years. What would you say to other younger guys who aren't into classic cars or who think that they should be modified with like modern drivetrains?
I think that they should be. They should learn how the original systems work. You know, you got to know where it came from to know where it is now. You know, and I use that in my job every day. You know, I know a lot about the older cars, and you can watch it evolve into the newer stuff that we see.
Evolve.
You know, sometimes that's good, and sometimes that's not so good. But it's very interesting to see where we've came from. You know.
So Stuart, if you could pick one Mercedes that you don't own that you wish you had, what would it be?
It would be a 300 SL Goldwing.
Wow. Maybe you and me and Pierre could do like a group buy or something, you know? Maybe we can make a printing
find another
press.
one that's in a barn somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere, right. But, well, I think they found all the ones in Ponte Vedra.
There's got to be more.
If you tell us what the other Mercedes you have are.
I have a 1985 300 TD turbo diesel wagon. It's a European wagon. I bought that car about 7 years ago. I also have a 1985 300D sedan, turbo diesel. It's an American car. I bought that car about 10 years ago. So I have a collection of 3 123s, a coupe sedan, and a wagon. This is my only gasoline-powered 123.
You also had a couple of 115s as well.
I did. Years ago, I purchased a 1976 300D, which was English red on bamboo MB Tex. I drove that car for many years. It was in great shape. It was very original car, original paint, no rust. That car was sold about 6 years ago, and it's in New York now. So hopefully it's staying out of the snow.
And I'm going to make a shameless plug here. First of all, I know that a lot of people like to badmouth Mercedes dealers in their service department, but actually there's some great dealerships out there.
Absolutely.
And people like Stuart make our dealerships great because he is actually really working hard to learn everything he can about these classics. And honestly, if I wasn't around, if I was like terminally ill or something like that, I would actually tell people, hey, you know, I believe Stuart is capable of everything that I am. And the real truth out there is that if we don't give younger people a chance to work on our classics, they will never get worked on. And you know, at 14, Stuart actually knew more about the M110 engine than I think most people had who were twice his age who were pretending to know things about it. And in some cases, including myself. So, you know, Stuart, I just want you to know how proud I am of you and how it makes me so happy that you've chosen to to prove to people that Mercedes Benz is still a brand made up of classic car enthusiasts as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.